Okay, so Kavyal, the previous generation has always idolized elders, but today's generation really questions. They question the unconditional respect at the cost of righteousness. So, my question to you is, how would you advise youngsters today on this aspect of unconditionally respecting their elders? So, that's part A of my question. Part B of my question is, if youngsters don't really get along with the elders and they decide to dissociate from the so called family, is it all right according to you, or they must give it a second try?
Like we established, we've come from generations where respect was supposed to be given to anybody who was older than you, to anybody who came before you. Sure, our elders deserve the respect. But again, it's this generation is breaking the toxic patterns that you deserve respect just because you're older than me. They are teaching us that respect needs to be earned. That if I am submitting myself to you, or if I am listening to you, earn it. Show me that you are thinking for me instead of thinking for yourself. How many of us have been in the same boat where we became doctors because our parents wanted us to become doctors? We became CAs because our parents expected us to become CAs. And then the minute we gave them the degree, and then we said, okay, we don't want to do this anymore. Okay. So this generation is breaking those toxic patterns that earn it. I'm not just going to give it to you because you chose to be born before me, which is in a way very, very powerful.
Very
because
powerful.
we are not going to be the same people in 10 years' time. The fabric of our thinking, our mindsets is changing. We are forced to become easy. We are forced to become accepting. Okay? Because this generation won't listen to us. They are stronger and more formidable than anyone we've ever seen. At the same time, they are more fragile than any generation that we've ever seen. So we are forced to be on our tiptoes. We can't afford to make mistakes. That's why you and me, as a generation, have to be hyper aware of our words, of our choices, of our actions. And maybe that's how we will change the world ahead of us. Maybe that's how we will make the world an easier place for the next generations to come. Should we live in a joint family or should we live separately? When you have all the money in the world and you have all the fame in the world and you have everything that you always wanted, but you have nobody to share it with, nothing will matter. It is at that day that you will feel like, I miss family. I wish I had somebody. No one likes to die alone. That is people's biggest fear, that I will die alone. What if I am always alone? Your family is your greatest, greatest wealth. And if you make your family environment a happy one, an inviting one, a safe one, no one wants to live separately. Your child may want to go away to university to taste 2 months of freedom, but they will call you back and say, Papa, can I please come back home for the summer? They need you from time to time. You are their cushion. But you have to remember that your job as a spiritual parent is to be the walls and the ground below their feet. No one's asking you to set the sofa, set the bed, do this, do that, and make it ultra comfortable. No. But you are the wall behind them. They can always, lean back on you. You are the floor on which they can walk on. You're the sturdy ground. That's our job. To live with or without family, I'd be crazy to say live without your family. Your family is everything. It's gold.
Is that why, because everybody's getting more and more alone, is where the substance abuse comes in?
Yes. Yes, because then I don't like my loneliness. I don't like my reality. And I will take the substance to run away from my existing reality. Because being alone ultimately makes me feel like a super failure.
That's the only thing which calms you down. Love calms one down.
Absolutely. Haven't you heard that sugar is a substitute for love? Carbs are a substitute for a person when they are craving the father's protection. They go towards the carbs because they want the masculine protection that says that, hey, you're okay, don't worry about it.